Hey, Howard at 82 Maple, and what have we got going on here? Other than the minefield that looks like I'm living in a war zone. Really not a war zone. It's just we're getting ready to pour the concrete so that we can get a sawmill shed up here before too long. But this blade looks a little odd, wouldn't you think? And so this blade, let me give you a little bit of background. It's been sharpened 3 times. I keep a logbook with all of that stuff. It's had about 4 hours of run time on it. Yes, Douglas fir and pine, but nothing frozen. Even though we're in winter, I just don't cut when it's freezing weather unless I've got a degree or 2 on the plus side above freezing. We just leave it alone. And so no blade abuse. You know, it's at the point that it broke here, it's still sharp. We didn't hit any objects with it. It just decided to go south. I've been running slow through in terms of the feed speed through the pine and fir, keeping things sharp, keeping it tensioned up. It just went south, as always, right at the point of the weld. But here's the deal. The Norwood manual says, don't stand off that side where the blade is running, nor the other side. Because when these things decide to go south, they go south in a big way. I have extra cladding that I've put on here with pop rivets. And this blade came right up. This is the new hole here. It came right up there where the tip of my finger is and blew this off. As it was seeking its freedom. So the rather disturbing thing for me is I just put brand new ceramics in here. So Norwood uses on its HD 36 and a whole bunch of other models, uses ceramic guides. And so those were finally set up, finally as in F-I-N-E-L-Y. Just perfectly aligned, brand new, just rebuilt them with new ceramics, and now I've got to go back and kind of get all of that set up properly again, and you'll see there's a little chip missing from the one new ceramic, which in itself is again annoying. So my annoyance is that Norwood just came out with a brand new 38, I forget what they call it, something max 38. And they've gone to a guide wheel assembly. They call it their axis guide wheels, 4-way axis guide wheels. And that to me just makes a whole ton more sense. I didn't do my research properly when getting the Norwood, and I should have carefully researched the ceramic versus guide wheels. And so now here we have it. Norwood has gone to guide wheels after costing me a small fortune in ceramics. So the cost of the ceramics, I just pulled an old invoice so I could quote this correctly, is $70 per head. So that's $140 to change out the ceramics. If there's other Norwood users, let me know what your experience is. I have to change them out every 25 sharpenings. So that would be 5 full blades sharpened 4 times each. So I get 5 uses per blade, except on this one, I came up 1 short. And that's a bit of a price tag in and of itself. And hey, follow me in. We're going to go look at what a worn out ceramic looks like. And I saved the ones I just pulled out. So the square ceramic that goes in the back, I don't have one of those. It's a solid piece of ceramic. But if you look at this, you'll see it's a metal cylinder covered with a ceramic coating. You can see the metal poking through there. And so I watch these things pretty closely. And so, you know what? If you let that go to the metal, of course, you're going to add heat into the blade, which is why it's ceramic and not metal to begin with. So it's a bit of an interesting journey. And here's my hope would be that someone at Norwood is viewing this and is going to come out with I've got it written down here, so just so I get it right. it's the new Lumbermax HD38. They've gone to a tensionable guide wheel arrangement, and they branded it 4-axis. And I hope that they would come up with an adapter kit for purchasers of their prior sawmill lines. Here's hoping. And right now I'm going to get at it. I've got my rivet gun. I've got the drill. I've got a new blade. And give me 30 minutes and we'll have this thing up and running, and we're back to cutting those 6x6 beams. Hey, even when it's not fun, it's fun.